Hello everyone, if you're here, it means you like Dr. Myles Munroe. Our job here is to share simple messages. Today, we are talking about his message on the topic, Kingdom Keys to a Successful Marriage. A lot of marriages are failing in recent times. Many people are just struggling to endure in their marriages for one reason or the other. Those who can't endure give up and go in for divorce or just separate like that. Even marriages between Christians are suffering due to misunderstanding here and there. Marriage is an institution in which the people who enroll in it are to have a great time. The Bible says in the book of Proverbs that he who finds a wife, finds a good thing and obtains favor from God. It also says in the book of Ecclesiastes that may you rejoice in the wife of your youth. This is to show that marriage is a good institution by God. He intended for the two people to come together and live happily for his glory. The problem we face is that some of the relationships which lead to marriages were built on the wrong foundations. And these are the wrong foundations which are now causing the walls of the marriages to collapse. Inasmuch as many marriages are failing, it is still possible to have a successful marriage with the help of God. The good part of this is that there is a model which God gave us for our marriages to be successful. He didn't abandon us to struggle on our own. God is to be the center of your marriage for it to be successful. The Bible says, one will chase 1,000, two will chase 10,000. When you and your spouse are united, you will be able to accomplish more with the help of God. For this to happen in the first place, God has to be the center of your life. Only then can he be the center of your marriage. A person who does not have God as his/her role model is someone who you shouldn't consider as a spouse. A man or woman who does not love and revere God cannot love and respect you. One of the keys to a successful marriage is the complete understanding of what the ingredients that make up a marriage first of all are. In the beginning, God did not make a couple. He made a man first, then a woman later to assist and incubate the man's dreams. For a marriage to succeed, the two parties need to understand what they are first of all supposed to be according to God's plan of creation. Meaning, as a man, you have to start by understanding what a man is supposed to be and what a woman is supposed to be by God's model of creation before your marriage can be successful. This goes the same for the woman. Before you get married, take out time to know yourself in the context of creation. Try to make sure you fit into the model of the God kind of male or female. You have to be completely single first before you get married. Being single means you are separate, unique and whole. You have to be separate in the sense that you don't need somebody to be complete. You have to be unique, that is, you must have something to offer which is not anywhere in the world. You must know your value. You have to be whole or complete before you are ready for marriage. This way, you don't burden or load your partner with your needs and the expectations. Your marriage is only as good as your singleness. You can only give what you have. The better you are as a single person, the better and more chance of success your marriage will have. Another key to a successful marriage is to know the person you want to marry to a good extent. One of the faulty foundations which people build marriage on is the idea of saying someone will change when they are married to you. What you get in marriage is what you saw in the relationship, and even worse. You have to be comfortable with someone's behavior in courtship before you think of marrying them. If she is lazy in the relationship, then do not expect her to be a hardworking wife. No change occurs on or after the altar. If a person didn't change to have you, that person will not change to keep you. Problem is, some people see this and close their eyes, hiding behind the word love, and still go ahead to enter the marriage. They make a lot of excuses before marriage, and then when they finally get married, it becomes an ocean of regret for them. Anything you cannot put up with from somebody, do not take that into marriage. You still won't be able to put up with it. Not rushing into marriage is another key to a successful marriage. Some people are so hasty in their wanting to get married that they don't take the time to analyze and study the people who they are marrying. Anxiety is one of the things which destroy marriages. The more you know your spouse, the more the liability of success your marriage will have. Honesty is another key to a successful marriage. You don't have to lie to be considered dishonest. Keeping quiet over something which you should have said is part of dishonesty. For your marriage to flourish, you have to be open with your partner to avoid uncomfortable explosions and revelation of the truth in the future. Explain things to your partner as they are. Don't remove important details for fear of the unknown. Open up and your marriage will be successful. God intends that your marriage be successful. Thank you for watching. We hope you've been blessed by this video. If you felt encouraged, please share with others who might equally find it encouraging. And also subscribe for regular updates.